What up? Welcome back. Got Jakob Santos back on the show.
Episode 2, Jakob Santos.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Man.
Fuck you guys.
Yep. So we down here in the Bay Area at this fool's house.
Yep.
Pretty exciting day today.
Yeah, man. Today was tight. We the Northern California Broke Boys team went over to the Cookies warehouse. Let me get a little closer. Cookies is moving. That was fucking dangerous.
Yeah. Good.
Cookies is moving their warehouses, and they had a little like a 75% off sale thing. So we went over there and rode some bikes.
Dude, the line of people at this place was, and there was definitely people that camped overnight for sure.
100%. I
yeah,
saw
for
people
sure.
leaving with folded up air mattresses like
Yeah,
in
bro.
bags. Like
They
no
were
joke.
not playing.
At 7:30 this morning, there was over 150, maybe close to 200 people like in that line, ready.
Dude, it wrapped all the way around like this industrial loading dock, like snaking around all of the trucks and everything, and then to like a DMV line that like zigzagged back and forth a bunch of times.
It was gnarlier than a brand new ride at Disneyland. 100%.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. There was easily over 1,000 people there today.
Yeah.
You know, and
for
the
sure.
three of us showed up and, you know, we kicked it for a little bit and it was tight. Shout out to Berner.
Oh, yeah. Uncle Bern.
This man was in line with like 30 or had like 30 people in line with him to take pictures. And I walked up to my boy Zach Woods, handed him some bars, and I was like, yo, let's get some of these to Berner. And he just walked over and handed him the bars. Berner was like, yo, you guys came to ride bikes here? I'm like, yeah, you know, I brought the team out, the Broke Boys team. And he was like, all right, walked away from 30 people to film us. Like, just walked away from all these fans and like filmed the three of us doing wheelies for like 5 minutes. Yeah, it was tight, man.
Dude, we probably helped him because he was mobbed with people for like
for sure
long right there.
Yeah, he was it.
So he's probably looking for a reason to get away, bro. He's like, oh yeah, let me film y'all real quick.
It's crazy because, you know,
that was dope though. Big
people open the garage real quick. People, you know, they look at it more of a like they just roll out and, you know, they're in line to get some product, but they don't think about, you know, what that fool's going through. And it's like, yo, this man has over 1,000 people grabbing the close the garage. Over 1,000 people here to buy his clothes, but not just to buy his clothes, to get pictures, to get autographs, to fucking
just to
like,
see him, bro.
Yeah,
just
man,
to see
it's
him in
fucking,
person. Period. Like,
it's crazy. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, big shout out to him. Big shout out to Cookies. They've, you know, they have a part in the Broke Boys and what we're doing, and it was cool to see that firsthand. You know, they're fucking with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that was cool. Two different cultures. You know, I mean, it's all street related, so it's, you know, got the same, but for them to just like, yo, like there was hella people tagging the Broke Boys on Instagram for, you know, doing wheelies, like you and Dallas doing wheelies. Like,
oh yeah, I made it on
people
Berner's page.
people were posting it like, shout out to BrokeBoyzBmx for the like free entertainment.
Hell yeah,
you know. So that was cool that they recognized who we were at this event.
Hell yeah,
yeah. Dallas, you want to grab the frame for him?
Dude,
so
yeah.
No, it was cool, man. It was a good day. It was, you know, it was a little overwhelming because, you know, I went in there thinking, yo, we're gonna get in line and we're gonna get some shit, and it was like,
bro, when we showed up, it was like, nah, bro, we're just gonna watch.
Yeah, we're gonna hang out. No, I don't want it. That's his. Right on. Thank you. Oh, right on. Hell yeah. Will you show when he's ready at the front door? Yeah. Yep. All good. Right on, bro. I appreciate you. Later,
bro.
Man. Shout out to Bayism, BMXism.
Yeah.
Slipped through. He came by the day I got the bars. He bought some bars. He just came through and bought a frame and a fork from me. He's been support, man. Even when I had my skate shop, man, he was supporting. You know, coming in and bringing the kids in. He's in it for the youth, you know, and that's what it needs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's who did Port City Wheelie Crew Eric's sticker kit for his bike.
Yeah, I know he's done or not, no, but I'm pretty sure that he's done like stickers for for B-Dank. Like,
Yeah.
he's ran shit for him, and you know,
for sure.
Yeah, man, he's a good dude. You know, he came through and copped that frame, bought the bars, copped the frame that I repoed from a fucking homeless dude.
That's the one.
Yes, sir. That's the one.
That's hella funny.
Yo, while we're here,
yeah, what do you got?
big shout out to Ride Out Supply.
Always with the
We
love.
got a. I'm hyped I get to do this on the podcast.
Yeah, it's dope.
If you order a Ride Out Supply freewheel, every order comes with a sticker. I think those are like $4 or $5 stickers, but I just want you to hear this. Now that we're on the man, plugged it with some bands.
Hella bands.
All the new colors. We got another freewheel.
Sticker
and I
kit.
ordered it. Yeah, man. I ordered a. I built my mom's bike, built Desiree's bike, built my bike. Put Dallas's bike together, and everybody got it. I got everybody a kit, except for my dad.
Turn this down a little bit. Yeah.
So I had my dad. He's gonna be stoked.
Sheesh.
Got the my dad's not a fan of the purples on his goon, so we're getting rid of that. Kept the Raiders colors.
Oh my god.
Yo, shout out D-Blocks.
Oh man.
Oh man, and then I got a kit in here that you can't even see yet. I'll show you, but they can't see it yet. Okay. That's for what's to come.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I got you.
So
that's sick.
you guys, everybody that follows me and follows what I do, keep an eye out
some of these.
with Throne. I'm really trying to push this bike life shit, as much as I hate that fucking term.
What else to call it though?
You know what, dude? It's a fucking BMX bike. We're riding BMX. It's
just there's a lot of BMX people who are gonna disagree with that term. I think
they could eat my dick.
Well, there's that.
So you know what I'm saying?
That.
Like, yo, it's a BMX bike.
Yeah, I feel it. I mean,
it really is. And you ride yours like it's a BMX bike.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's crazy, man. After my last podcast, the amount of people who have tagged me in go jump your bike or fucking took Jacob's advice, jumping my bike. I fucking love it, man. You guys keep that coming for real. Jumping your bikes, fucking the kids that run pegs. Go grind your bike. I hit that handrail on the red goon. That red goon, except for the brake pads, was 100% stock.
Dude, I hope everybody knows that you were on the handrail, like grinding that rail, because
on my wheelie pegs.
At first glance, it looks like you're just jumping down, and you're like,
yeah. Go back and look at that picture, because excuse me, I was grinding that rail.
We can put it up on the screen.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, man. It's I guess it is what it is. It is bike life, but I don't know. To me, it's BMX, and that's what I want to push. I want to push the BMX shit.
Yeah, it's interesting,
and that's why I ride like that.
The bike life stuff is actually like, the more or less a dirt bike. If you really look it up, I mean, online, if you look like where the roots of that started.
Well, having a brother who rides street bikes, rides Harleys, rides dirt bikes, does all that shit, does wheelies on all that. That's bike life.
Yeah.
More so to me than not necessarily the Harley thing,
right?
But like the dirt bikes in the streets and the street bikes, and that's
huge facts.
More bike life to me. And I know not everybody has that same background, but I look at this as and there are a lot of kids that ride the goon, fixed gear, and that are on the fast ripper. But that fast ripper, you could ride that like a BMX bike. That OM Duro, you could fucking dirt jump that. You could, if it has wheels, you could dirt jump it,
dude.
So it's oh man, just since my podcast, just to see where it's came, Well,
yeah, and like us doing the contests and stuff on the podcast, and like how we're having you and like Montana Ricky and Rick are judge it. It's kind of like I feel like it's a good mix.
huge shout out to Bauer 6.
Oh yeah,
huge, bro. Man.
He just hit me up. He got his package. His
he hit me up. He got a shirt, man. Good shit.
Good job,
let's see some clips in it. Oh, you don't even have a bike. I forgot. Get a bike. He sold his bike to one of the kids that was like bikeless or something. He was telling me, because I was like, yo, I want to send you some bars, and he's like, I'll hit you up when I get a bike. I was like, all right, like that's tight as fuck, helping out the kids.
Hell yeah,
Ashton.
That's
from the 7.
Yeah,
man, that skate park.
That was a sick.
Yo,
that was a sick video, bro.
Yeah, I love that shit, man, and it's you can't forget fucking Dalen.
Dude, yeah, the boys in the 7 out there, him and Dalen are definitely gonna come with some different stuff to just come next contest for sure.
100%, dude. It's, man, I hopped on my bike and like after I watched Dalen's and was working on my flat ground bar spins.
Hell like, yeah. You're all, what? Wait a minute. Yeah.
So once I get my my bike back from Powder Coat, I gotta rebuild a bike, and then I'm getting tail whips.
Tail whips.
That motherfucker.
Dude, I can't wait to see him because I've never done him on a bike before ever. So
yeah,
I'm not gonna be the guy who shoots out of nowhere doing it.
I've gotten real close to him on my 26-inch BMX. The 29, man, it's
a lot of bike.
Yeah, it's a lot of bike.
But that video, one of Dalen's videos, I think it was for the Broke Boys contest. He had almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it was close. I called him. I called him, no joke, right after he posted it. No, sorry. Bro. So I posted all the Broke Boys videos, but I didn't have anybody send me anything. Everybody sent it to Desiree, and so I think I posted it like every 15 minutes. So every 15 minutes, I would hit her up. All right, send me the next video. So I didn't see shit. And as soon as I posted his, I'm typing it up and you can watch, and I'm like, I didn't even post it yet. And I called him. I'm like, yo, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Yeah. Like tail whips?
I know. I was just like, did he just do that? Like what, bro?
Dude, tuck no handers.
Yeah, those are
the
cool,
fucking, and it was tight. His was tight because he was doing wheelies and like hand drags in the skate park, like hand dragging on ledges and shit like that. So that was tight, man.
Keeping it interesting.
No, it's just the whole bike thing. It's cool to see. Like I said, when did we film my podcast? The first one, it's like September, October, or something like that. Maybe around there, October, November.
Like November, I think.
So just in these couple of months, just to see like, looking back on everything I touched on, and I talked about like how much has grown and like how much I've seen from that. And man, I fuck with this shit, man, and it's fun. I love going out to ride outs and all this and seeing like all the kids and the families. Like I took Desiree, she don't like to ride with me because I get a little hot, I get a little frustrated. Let's go. Like I get it. I'm a dick.
I am too.
But we did like we went to I'm sure, man. I'm sure I'm sure you know exactly what I'm.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Unfortunately for them.
RIP to the haters. Oh, there you go. That matches your bike. Purple. Purple People Eater.
Oh yeah.
There you go. That's your fucking bike name, dude. We went to this fucking, I don't even know what it was, man. It was like they had all kinds of bikes. They had BMX bikes. I got kicked out of one of the fucking sections because they had like the trials, all the like the box with the lip and like all that. So I started like just jumping from ramp to ramp, and they were like, hey, you gotta stop. And I'm like, you guys don't have nothing blocking the ramps off. So I kept going, and they finally came up and they were like, hey man, these are for our show and you got all these people watching. I'm like, so that's gonna bring more people when, and they're like, you gotta leave. I'm like, whatever. But we took Bart out there, and we were at this like, I don't even know what to call it, man. Because they had the guys on like, the swing bikes and the tall bikes and mountain bikes, BMX bikes. Oh, I got kicked out of the BMX show as well. I knew one of the guys that was announcing. He's like, "Yeah, man, hit the ramps." 8-foot table.
I remember you telling me about this.
I hit it once. No, it wasn't bike party, man. I can't remember what it was. It was like the fat. Oh.
I remember you telling me the story about the
Tour de Fat is what it is. It's like a kind of a Tour de France, like knockoff kind of a fucking. I think that's what. I honestly have no idea what it is. I know that's a bike ride my uncle took me to when I was a kid, but so I told Desiree, I'm like, hey, hold my phone and film this. Like, I'm just gonna hit it once. It was right when I built my white and green. Everything's fresh powder coat. Fucking everybody's looking like, oh my god, that's such a big bike, and it was funny. I hit the tabletop one time, and this dude like walked over all fucking like tough guy and like took his bike and put it upside down in front of the lip so I couldn't hit it. And I ended up hitting it like around his bike, and he was pissed. You can't ride on ramps. Like, we're here for a show. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So her and I ended up doing like, I think it was like 15 miles through Oakland, and I know my ass was sore. And I was like pushing, like, we were riding through West Oakland, like through the projects. And I'm like, all right, I get that you are hurting right now,
but we're not stopping.
We gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm like, you see that one guy that's standing there? There's 8 people hidden. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
don't stop.
it's I don't know if she'll come out to any ride outs. I hope she does, but it's cool to go ride with her and the kids, man. Seeing a family out there, it's like, damn, that's tight. And then to come home and, I got my son on a 24-inch SoCal Flyer. Desiree was on a SoCal Flyer, but she's now on a Desi Boo Flyer. I went and powder coated her whole bike candy red. Ride Out did a fucking amazing kit on it. She's got the
Boss bars.
Yeah, she's got the Boss Pro bars on it from those bars are probably from like 85 to 88.
Damn.
They're profile cranks, profile sprocket, everything's black and red on the bike, and LJ at Ride Out Supply knocked it out the park, man. He he did the chrome under with the black on top, and on that candy red it pops so hard. But it's cool, hopping on the bikes with her and the kids and going like, even I push the kids, man. We do minimum of a 5-mile ride, and my daughter's 5, so for her on her 16-inch quad,
that's a lot.
Yeah, and it's fucked up because I got it geared like a wheelie bike. I got it geared like a bigger bike, so she's running the same. What gearing are you running? 3316?
Yeah.
That's what my daughter's running on her bike.
Sheesh.
Yeah. And then my son, I think his is like a 3918 on the 24-inch. But to see them ride and like Desiree try to do wheelies, and James like jumping speed bumps, and now Juliana's riding off the curb, and she's like, I rode off the curve, and then she like went to go up a handicap ramp and just like totally missed and bumped up, and she's like, I rode up the curve, like super stoked. That right there, having the sponsors, having all that's cool, but to go and do that, that's bike life,
dude. Yeah,
God, that was fucking good. I said that. But yeah, that's what it's all about, man. Is to push it for
for somebody like you like to do the family thing, like you got to do that shit outside of the ride outs, because like me and you at ride outs, bro, like we got to be like we're always pushing ourselves and shit, so we're like moving.
Yo, I'll tell you right now,
it's kind of not fair
Vegas,
for anybody actually.
The 7 shit
try
ride,
and bring them to that shit.
It worked out perfect for both of us, because I know Desiree would have been pissed at me, and I know Tia would have been pissed at you. And they got their nails done, and they were feeling fly.
No miles of pedaling at all.
Nope, they walked across the street, got their nails done, and chilled. Fuck Vegas PD.
That was crazy.
Man, you fucking 7 guys are.
Wow.
I don't know. And whoever the dude that told me, when fucking cops hopped out of the car, get the fuck off your bike. And I'm like, nope. And I looked over at some kid that was straight like from the 7. And I'm like, yo, get me out of here. And he's all, I can't. And I'm like,
oh yeah.
All right, I'm out. Like, big shout out, you know, cop hopped out of the car and was, you know, trying to get me, whatever. I rode behind a truck and Rickard came over and he's all, yo, what's going on? I'm like, I don't fucking know. And the cop came running over and I'm like, I'm out. Like, you know, I took off my jersey and, you know, I got
into a red hoodie.
Well, no. I had my jersey with my name on it. So the cop like easily could have just looked me up. And then I took that off and I had that fucking, that's when the 7 dropped that pink jersey, the pink like camo fucking short sleeve t-shirt jersey. And I'm wearing that. I'm like, yo, I went from a jersey with my name on it to this fucking cotton candy pink, you know? So I dipped jersey. And I almost got hit by a cab and cars fucking with me on my bike. I'll stop him. Like, I'll fight you. I'm not fucking with that, dude.
Well, it's crazy out there because the pedestrians do not have the right of way out there, which is hella nuts.
This taxi almost hit me.
If they hit you out there, it's your fault.
Yeah, dude, this taxi almost hit me, and like you could tell like the people in the cab were like, oh my God, like looking at him, and he just starts yelling at me, and I'm like, all right, motherfucker. So I stopped, and like, you know, he like came forward, and then I looked back. And fucking his mirror's flying. Vegas pedal blocks right behind me. I didn't even know he was coming with me, dude. I took off by myself. Like, you know, I got the thing on my phone where it tells you where I'm parked.
Yeah.
I didn't know where the fuck we were going. No idea. Didn't know what park we were at. Nothing. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll just get up the street. And at this time, it went from 1 cop to like 6 cops. And I looked back and fucking Kyle, Vegas pedal blocks and Killing blocks are right behind me. And I just see this mirror flying and the dude's like, you motherfucker. And then we took the corner and, you know, once we got to the top of that. So under that underpass where you guys went left and went up that hill.
Yeah.
Dude, that hill felt like it was fucking forever. And I was so winded from running from that cop. So I get to the top and big shout out to Jimmy's Bikes. That fool came up and took his hoodie off and was like, yo, put my jacket on, like hide yourself, you know? So, yeah, that 7 shit ride was fucking off the hook, dude. I think it was like a total of 12 cop cars with 2 cops per cars. And that's when I put the red hoodie on because that's all I had in my fucking red hoodie and bright purple hair.
Like to make sure that we fucking went back to that park, bro. That was crazy.
Dude, when everybody was pulling up with the cops, someone's all, oh, look, a police escort. And I'm like, no, that's a police chase. And they're trying to get everybody in the same spot. They don't care where you're going. They just want everybody together.
Dude.
12 to 20 cops, you know? And that's
shout out to them for not ticketing hella people.
Yeah, for real. But fuck y'all at the same time.
Stupid. Yeah.
Even bigger than the shout out. Unshout out. Las Vegas PD
/ half shout out.
Yeah, half shout out. Yeah, that ride was sick, man. That was a cool little, you know, I know you guys stayed for a whole day and, you know, you guys were able to sleep 2 nights in a row.
I offered, bro.
I know, dude. And man, I picked up Desiree from work and I was like, yo, let's go to Vegas. And she's like, no. So what are you talking about? I'm like, remember I said I wanted to go that ride? Like, dude, let's go drop the kids off and let's go. And she was like, we're not going to Vegas. And like, I bugged her for like an hour. She was like, fine. So 6 o'clock, we headed to Vegas.
That was a gnarly bonsai like turnaround trip, bro.
Yo, you have no idea. Like I said, you guys got to sleep Friday night and Saturday night. Like I pulled over in Barstow. So I pushed all the way to Barstow or Baker. One of those, I don't know. And Barstow. I stopped.
Yeah.
And I think we slept for like 3 hours. Like I wanted to be there at 9. So we slept for like 3 hours and got on the road. Rode all day.
Dude.
Walked the whole fucking strip twice.
Yep.
And then got in the car. Shit, what time did we leave you? We left you at like 9 something, huh? Maybe 10.
Late, yeah.
Yeah. Stopped at CJ, Killicam's house. Shout out West Coast Connections, Killicam and Jack. Let us hang out for, you know, hour and a half and chill. And then we got on the road.
Fuck that, bro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that. Usually I'm down to do most like bonsai crazy trips and stuff.
Well, we did
I've done
one.
a lot, but
We did the Goon Ride.
yeah, but that's still only at
You
LA.
know? Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't as terrible as trips as I've made before in the past by any means. But Vegas and back, bro, that's a long journey.
Fuck yeah, it is, dude. And it like
to do that in like 36 hours and back.
I feel like it was worth it though, you know. I mean, it fucking it sucked, dude. It was I just wanted to sleep, and it was like super like, you know, even if we would have left right when she got off of work, like I wouldn't have made no fucking difference.
Yeah.
You know,
no,
like
no. Yeah,
so
it's
extra like
hour and a half.
Yeah.
Nope.
But no, it was a cool trip, man. I've ridden with Drake and Chop and a couple of the kids on the Goon Ride that we went to in LA. But I've never met any of the other dudes, and it was cool because, you know, Dalen's on the Broke Boys team, and I'd never met him before, so that was cool getting out there and, you know, meeting him face to face, and like that was tight because there was six of us out there from the Broke Boys team.
Yeah,
because DZ went up for it. Rickard.
Yeah, so we actually got a decent picture.
Yeah. No, that was cool. I mean, that was probably the biggest that we'll be together all at once. True. You know.
Yeah. For a minute.
Hopefully we could get it, you know, all together. The way these fucking bar sales are going, I think we might be able to start making some shit happen, man. It's going pretty good, dude.
How many you got left?
So I've had 64 pairs come in. The whole team got theirs. 2 people got promoed bars. I had to, you know, I can't just have one pair colored, so I got a pair done for all 4 of my bikes.
Naturally.
But, you know, I mean, you got to look at it, dude. I've been riding these bars since September. Like,
right.
I've been, dude, when I post like that, I've been putting work in on these bars and my design, like those purple handlebars that I showed on the last podcast. That's
the evolution.
Man, these are them. It's, you know, I took it from that bar that was, you know, this tall to these 30 1/4 wide, 8 inches tall. It's 5 degrees up sweep is what they are, which
I'm in this one.
So you can see the back sweep. They come back a little bit. That's got 10 degrees back sweep, and then they come up 5 degrees. I've been shit. I don't even have one of the new sets on my bike yet because I'm still waiting for powder coat. But
yeah, I had to put them on. Actually, both my bikes have them on right now.
Yeah,
they're gonna come off shortly to get.
Yeah, so on one of my bikes, I'm still running the very first not the very first prototype, not the purple one, but damn, look at that. Shout out ODZ. Put your face on this camera real quick. I hope it doesn't break, but shout out to this guy for bringing both of us pizza and not having any lunch for himself. Nah, I'm good.
Sorry, I was dying.
No, it's off.
Shout out to ODZ.
Yeah.
Go follow him if you don't.
Yeah.
If you don't.
At ODZ with nice. 2 Y's. Right? Yeah. But it's cool, man, to see, like, you know, from last time that you were here, it was like the small bar and the prototype. And then I come home to a box of 32 of them, and I was like, holy shit.
Dude.
I took 12 out for the team. You know, there's 10 of us. I took 12 out at first and set those aside. So 20 sets of bars. I got them on Friday. Wednesday, I was sold out of those bars. 20 sets in 5 days.
Yeah, well, you've been pushing them hard, and since we had like the hoodies and stuff, you know what I mean, it was easy for us to like do that.
Like I was talking to Terp about it. You know, having hoodies and t-shirts is one thing, but when you're starting like a BMX company and you don't have parts to show for it, it's kind of hard for someone like, if you started a BMX company and just say you were making pedals and all you had was like a sticker and a fucking t-shirt.
Yeah.
did you start a clothing company or did you know what I mean? And that's, to me, if anybody looked at it like that, like, yo, I totally understand. But once I got the bars and it was like
physical product
in hand was like, and you know, the first set of bars I sent out, oh man, who was the first out of state? I think Steezy Films. Big shout out to you and him. You know, you were out there showing them. Steady Eddie, he hit me up when I first posted the prototypes. Like, yo, as soon as these drop, like, man, I fuck with that kid. That kid's
bro.
like,
he's always down to show love, man.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Steady Eddie.
Yo, the day the Red Goon came out, this fool sent me a picture of his bike, his Red Goon with my bars on it. Like,
hell yeah.
I fuck with that, dude. But, you know, when you were out there and you're with, you know, Steezy and you're fucking, I mean, you push those bars, and me hitting him up over Instagram and saying, yo, check these bars out. Like, that's one thing, but you being there physically, like, yo, that helped out. And that, like I said, he was the first one to order bars, you know, out of state. And then 2 other people order bars from Florida. And then someone in New York. Huge shout out to OMG Hey Isaac.
Hell yeah,
if you don't follow that man,
go check him out. Man. Go check out his YouTube channel too.
He bought bars. He bought a shirt. He hit me up the next fucking day after everything came in, and he was like, yo, can I film you a YouTube review? Like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. He made an 8-minute review of him, like, opening the bars.
I know, I watched it.
Putting the bars on his bike, sizing them up next to the big honkins. Like,
homie drives a Hummer H1.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Well, so the craziest part. OG? Oh. The craziest part, man, he hits me up, and you know, I knew he had a flat ground, old school BMX background. And remember the last podcast I talked about Vander, the dude that rode for Boss.
Yeah.
So, oh man, I just got the chills. Isaac's like, yo, your riding style reminds me of my. Oh no, I'm sorry. He started it with I have a Boss tank top that my friend gave me before he passed away. And I was with Ryan 510 Reindeer and his brother Steven, and I was like, that's all he said. And I didn't say anything, and he said, your riding style, the way you approach lines and obstacles reminds me of his riding. And I looked at Steven, I was like, yo, I'm gonna lose my shit if he's talking about Vander. And the next, like, he said something else, and I was like, yo, where are you from? And he told me, and I was like, so who are you talking about? He's like, it was my buddy Dave. He was a curb dog. And I'm like, I didn't even type anything back. I looked at Steven. He's like, you're fucking kidding me, right? And I called him, and I was like, yo, like, check this out. I was like, yo, I was born the day he died, like, you know. And he's like, show me his arms, and I swear his arm hairs were sticking up, like, straight, you know, that much. Like, so this right here, this is Vander. I don't know if this camera can get that. I know it's probably kind of small, but might have it. There's him flat landing, freestyle. Fucking, he had a Boss named after him, the freestyler or freestyle, yeah, Boss Pro freestyler. This was right before he had passed away. Shaved his head, and fuck, he always had, you know, that's kind of what I've been doing with my hair is the more I like talk to people that knew him, they're like, man, you just remind me of him. And he had like crazy colors and like crazy cuts and shit. Oh, and no. His ex was like, we were talking one day, and she's like, started crying. Shout out Murky. She fucking gave me his last skateboard that was his before he passed away. It's actually hanging up right above us, which was a Joe Lopes Pro model who I was born on Joe's birthday, and that was the day that Vander took his own life. So it's just a fucking crazy. The one with all the way at the end with the purple graphic on it, red wheels, red rail. Oh yeah. It's right above your light. But yeah, got you. You know, we were talking, and she started crying, and she's like, Jake, you're him. And you know, the whole God thing, I don't know how much of that I believe in, but I definitely believe in reincarnation, dude. And, you know, he was a pro BMXer, pro skateboarder. And, I followed right in his footsteps, dude.
Dude,
you know, and
I feel you on that level too.
It's a crazy one, you know. We don't need to fucking, get into it, but
yeah, there's clearly something there.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
To be born on a pro skateboarder's birthday and the day that, another fucking Bay Area legend. But for Isaac to, bring that up, I'm like, dude, there's no fucking way this is who he's talking about. And he's like, my buddy Dave. And I'm like, damn. So I called him and we talked for a while. And his support, man, he actually, I don't know if I had told you, but he got us our own domain for a website.
I seen that come across my message.
Yeah.
I didn't look at it, but...
man, really big shout out to Isaac, dude. Thank you for supporting us with the bars and the shirts.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
It was tight.
SE, podcast, bro. He's a huge podcast supporter.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And it was cool because he had posted a picture of him doing like some crazy like flat ground trick or flat land trick. There you go. And SE posted it, and right there, hella big, Broke Boys BMX, right there on the t-shirt. So shout out SE, Todd, whoever's running your guys' shit. Shout out to them for posting that up. Yeah, man, it's crazy to see, because riding Fix Your Freestyle, like having having signature bars and the signature stem and straps, like at that time it was, I don't know, it didn't seem as big as it is now. And back then we were selling bars like crazy. Right. But for now that, with the big bike shit, like seeing someone post the bars on their bike, it's like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, it's crazy how many like, One Way Corey has a pair of bars on the way.
Oh, nice.
We were talking, One Way Stefan's got a pair of bars on the way. We were talking.
Well, that'll make good for when I go out there to Philly to go podcast with
him. It's the Instagram isn't that big. I think we have like 1,400 followers or something. But for someone like Corey to like, the bars are sick. Like, fuck, thank you, dude. Like that means to me, that means a lot. To most people, it might, they might not think anything of it, but 6 months of my design and fucking hard work into this, and Corey and Stefan are feeling it. Like, and
good place to be.
Those are the only two I'm going to mention that are getting bars. I got a whole list of people that are getting promoted some shit, but Reno, your bars are on the way.
Hey,
Kyle got his. I wish I could just give I wish everybody could run them, but I got a pretty good game plan on who I'm going to get bars to. And, I'm stoked for where it's, Montana Ricky's got bars on the way.
Oh yeah.
Of course. Man, big shout out to our teammate, Montana Ricky.
Oh yeah, bro.
Fucking.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've said it on here already, but dude, welcome to the fucking Goon family, bro.
Yeah, for real. Maybe put a shirt on when I call you. So every time I call him, he's topless playing World of Warcraft or Dungeons and Dragon or something. So if I just stare at him doing this topless. I don't know if you would call a guy with a shirt off topless, but that's what I tell him. He's topless. So maybe put a shirt on when I call you.
Yeah.
If not, whatever.
Just keep dealing with it.
But yeah, man, I'm super hyped for what's to come with him and being a part of the Throne shit. Like,
yeah, because like you guys, because like I like the BMX stuff because like I came from that era too, like racing BMX and jumping in the dirt, like the dirt jumps that you had to find that were only there for so long because somebody get hurt and they'd get took down. You know what I mean? Like back from those days, I remember that, and it was like some of the funnest riding days for me. So when I watch you guys and like kind of bringing like the big bikes back, it hella inspires me like want to go do that shit too,
Well, it's funny, man, because people are like, how do you do that on such a big bike? And it's like, if you look back to when I rode Fix Your Freestyle,
you're damn near already riding a 29.
I was on a 29. The first bike that I was riding, I
thing.
wasn't building 700C wheels. Like all my bikes had 29-inch because nobody made a 700C wheel like that. So you had to get 29-inch wheels. So I was running. Oh yeah,
I'll build them. Yeah.
I never ran Like back
sure,
then,
yeah, you guys were
stock
doing some
bikes
gnarly
didn't.
stuff, so.
Wolf, and you got to think, I was riding for Resist, who made their own hubs.
Oh.
And then after that, I was riding for Spike, who made their own hubs. So once I got that sponsorship, I wasn't running stock wheels.
Yeah.
You know, I'm fine. I was riding for Velocity USA, which they make amazing wheels. So I was getting whatever wheels, you know, I wanted built by fucking like pro wheel builders.
Dude.
And
yeah, we need that.
Yeah. Well,
we
that's,
need that again.
you know, it just sucks because a lot of these bikes are, well, all of these bikes are 3/8, and you don't want to fucking spend a lot of money on a 3/8 strut. Like, you know, if you're going to buy a hub, like, well,
Upgrade.
It sucks because none of these bikes are running micro drive, which it's hard to find a good gear ratio on
that
a
small.
29-inch. On my dad's Big Ripper, when we built it, my dad cut his fucking dropouts out to 14 mil, and like he built it with a 25.9, and I'm like, dude, that I run 25.9 on my 26, and it feels amazing.
But
you had to power that thing to get it up in a wheelie. But once you got it up, it was like you were just walking it. You know, like once you know, you start getting here, and it's like you're fucking moving.
Yeah, because you got power. Just a matter of getting it up there.
Yeah. But you know, back then it was everything was custom. I mean, even now, if you look at all my shit, I don't run stock shit. You know what I mean? Like,
right. I mean,
on my bike, I'm running a Throne frame and a Throne stem. You know, and that's nothing on them, but that's just how I've always been.
Right,
like,
yeah.
I've always, and the crazy thing is too, someone was tripping on it the other day. If you look at both of my bikes side by side, they're built exactly the same. Yeah. Like down to fucking headset, chain, bottom bracket, fucking.
Oh yeah, that's how my bikes are built.
Everything. Yeah.
So they're ready to go. Like,
well, if one's fucked up, you hop
on
this one that front brakes are set up exactly the same. Everything is set up exactly the same. And that's
key, bro.
If you're going to build two bikes, there's no point in having two bikes built up, you know, unless you're building one that's not even really. I mean, if you're building one that's like for dirt jumping and you're building one that's just for, you know, and you want a different gearing, but
that's what I'm about to do.
Yeah,
because I think the black bike is I was gonna go fit. Well, I did go fix on it for a little bit, but I swapped it back because I think I'm gonna set that thing up to be able to hit like the dirt and park stuff, you know.
So that's, you know, I it's crazy, man, because like you said, you run a 3316. Dallas runs a 3316. You know, if you're buying a SE, that's your gearing, and unless you swap it, you know. But I've always ran from my first goon 3616.
Wait, don't the SEs come with a 15 in the back?
I don't know. It's either a 15 or a 16. But whatever. Fucking, I've always had a 3316, and it's harder. But if you ask Rickard, he's like, dude, how are you? You're always at the front of the pack. Every rider, you're at the front of the pack. You're never in the back. You're never in the middle. It's because of that gearing. Like, I can move with it, and it's not too heavy to wheelie with either.
Yeah.
So, you know, for me on dirt, I want that gear ratio because you don't want fucking something where you're going to, you know, go, you don't want something too heavy, but you don't want to over pedal and spin out before you hit the dirt or, you know, before you hit the lip. We got sprockets on the way. I know we talked about that at the last podcast. To me, I wanted to get the handlebars done before we dropped anything else. I think we're going to do 33, a 36, and I think we might do a 27 tooth sprocket, which is what, you know, the
BMX.
Well, yeah, BMX, but that's what sprocket comes on the Fat Ripper and the Beast Mods.
Oh.
So, now that we have the handlebars, you know, like I said, I wanted to push that. I wanted to get the bars done. Fucking, shout out to Zombie Performance. Check them out on Instagram. That's who made our bars. That's who is making our fork.
Oh,
yes. I know we talked about that on the last podcast, but now that we have bars, I have a fork that I'm sending them.
Dimensions.
I have dimensions. We're sending them. We're changing the tube style keeping the geometry of it. You can fit pegs. I don't know.
And it's going to be really strong.
Yes. So with that one, you know, with the bars, the guy had only made us one. I want to get a couple of sets of forks made. I'm going to have one. I want you to have one. And then, Dalen, I mean, that motherfucker blew through those GT forks.
Yeah.
Blew through them.
Yeah.
He did it during the Broke Boys contest, fucking, you know, tail whips, fucking fly out.
Broke. Yeah.
You know, I get it. Shit breaks.
Sure.
And, you know, like I said on the last one, who are you mad at? Yourself for breaking it, or the company, you know, who made 10,000 of these?
Well, and I'm sure, I mean, Dalen's sending it too. So, I mean, you got to really look at the fact of like, they don't really anticipate the bikes to be put through what we're putting them through. They are seeing them as BMX cruisers. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they're strong to an extent, but I mean, when you're doing tail whips out of a skate park to flat, you know, or whatever happened, but still the same thing. You got to really.
So the three of us, like I feel like would be good testers for that, because you've gone through forks.
Oh yeah. I've gone through forks. Yeah, I've bent them.
Those white forks that you were running.
Yeah, I've bent forks.
Yeah,
for sure.
You've been.
That's scary.
You've been massive forks.
Yeah, and
which are also American made.
Yeah,
you know, and that's it. You know,
after that Santa Cruz trip, I was pretty impressed with them because I hit that little wooden SE ramp.
Yeah,
and like, dude, sent it out. So it's that picture where I'm like jumping over DZ Bikelife.
Remember that one time when I set up that ramp and I jumped over Todd Lines when he was sitting on the money ripper?
Oh, yep.
A ripper or money mode? Money.
Beast mode.
Beast money.
I'm not sure.
Money beast. The money beast. I don't know what they're calling it. Beast mode. The 2020 beast mode money wrap fucking bike.
There you go.
That's what we're calling it. Yeah. Todd, hit me up.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that bike actually since that.
Yeah, I've seen a couple. You know, I think what's his name? I think the guys in Santa Cruz have one. They posted it a while ago, but yeah, it's crazy, man, because that kicker is only like a foot, maybe a foot and a half. Yeah,
definitely not for 29s, but you can make it work. You can make it work.
Bullshit! It ain't for fucking 29. It might not be for everybody else's 29. Bro, but yo,
your tires like are barely on them at the same time.
Oh, I know. It's crazy, man, because I bunny hopped into that ramp and sup, baby. I bunny hopped like up over into it, and my front wheel hit it and like made the ramp like pop up. Oh, shit. And then my back hit it and like popped it back down. It was scary as fuck, dude. Yeah, no. That was in Sacramento at the in front of Velo Trap when they had the kicker set up when I jumped over Dallas. But you know, after my podcast, it was crazy because they went on a ride out and they took that ramp and they set it up over like a 8-foot long bush and sidewalk, dude, and they were crazy. Fucking sending it, dude.
Shout out to Eric for not dying.
Man, fuck that, dude. Shout out to TJ. That motherfucker's forks fucking went like from here to here, dude.
I forgot.
Shout out to TJ for not dying.
Dude, and I saw him do something even more vicious than that, bro, like the weekend before that.
Dude, those Stockton kids.
After
Port City Wheelie Crew, man. Big shout out to you guys. You know, gosh. Damon, you guys, what you do for those kids, and you know the push that you. Damon, hit me up. I got your bars and your shirt. But what he does for those kids and the love that he shows, and the hype like for all those kids is what keeps them going, and it's sick as fuck.
Yeah, 100%.
I love it. And it's funny because the push that he has on them, like with that ramp, yo, let's go over to the biggest bush here. Yeah. And you guys are going to jump it. And not one of them, all those kids that were posting it were like tagging me in it. And my bad for not posting it. Someone's fucked up my Instagram. I couldn't repost videos. I fixed it. Retag me. I'll repost it. But, you know, they were tagging me and putting like, go jump your bike. And,
because I was getting them too on that, and I was like, damn, these fools are sending it.
Biggs sent me a video and like put "Go Jump Your Bike," and his forks were like fucking super kicked out. I think it was on his monster quad. Did he bend the forks on that or his Ripper?
Of Biggs?
Yeah.
Monster quad.
Monster quad, yeah. And he was
I think he broke the frame on the Big Ripper.
Oh, okay. Yo.
He was sending it on that thing. I mean,
hard body Biggs?
Yeah, bro. He was jumping that thing hella high.
If you guys haven't seen my guy jump his bike,
yeah, go follow him.
Go follow him and watch this. You think
no excuses,
you think it's impressive that like we're on big bikes? This is a big boy on a big bike. I fuck with that.
Oh yeah.
Like bro. I hit that fool up all the time. I'm like, dog. Yes. You know,
yeah. And he's always got a smile on his face, bro. Always having fun too.
Yeah. For sure. But back to, you know, and that's another reason I want to make a fork that's, you know, a fucking solid fork because okay, I bent the S&M, which
that's like the strongest thing out pretty much available to us.
I bent it, and crazy thing, dude, I didn't post anything about it on Instagram. You know what I did? I got another one and put it on my bike because I fuck with them. You bent your Bassett. Did you post it?
No.
Nope. You got a pounding beer. S&M. Biggs is on a pounding beer.
Yeah,
fucking TJ bent his fork. He didn't post nothing about it. Like it,
dude. That has happened. Dude, I seen him do that in a skate park, bro.
Oh, I bet. Everybody that rides big bikes in the skate park, I fuck with every single one of you.
Bro.
And I'm not saying fucking wheeling down a quarter pipe. I'm talking jumping the quarter pipes. Ashton just posted a clip of him jumping out of a pyramid over a skate park rail up like a 4-foot like ledge fucking, I don't know if he landed into a wheelie or what, but you 7 shit guys are on some other shit out there. And it's crazy because they all are.
Yeah.
It's not just one of them. Like they all ride like that. Like they all hit the dirt. Fucking
I think they progress when they do that because like once they got like the pack out there and they're all trying it, they get to see 25 different ways of it being done. You know what I'm saying? So they all got to start trying to think more creative and shit.
Well, and that's so coming back to Dalen and you guys pretty much hit me up at the same time. You know, when I hopped in the group chat and was like, yo, what parts do you guys want to see? And I think I'm pretty sure we're going to do another set of handlebars, similar to the ones that we already did, but in a 4-piece. I've had a lot of people ask, might change up the dimensions on it a little bit, but I've had a lot of people ask for 4-piece and, you know, maybe not do as big of a run as we did with these ones, but, you know, get some made and try it out.
You'd sell at least 25 pairs.
Yeah, for sure.
7 crew.
For sure. Yeah, exactly. I know the whole 7. I know they'll buy them. Actually, Drake just hit me up. Let's see. 22 minutes ago.
Nice.
But the fork, you know, like I said, you guys hit me up at the same time. I think what I would like to do if you guys are both down is do like a collab pro model on the fork. So it would be yours and Dalen's fork. You know what I mean? And then down the line, like I want everybody to have a signature part. But with the fork, like I said, you guys hit me up at the same time, like, I want a fork. I'm like, like DZ wants to do a quick release C-post clamp. Nobody else said anything about a C-post clamp. Like Dallas right away was like, I want a sprocket. Dallas is, you know, someone said they wanted bars. Oh, Sal said he wanted bars, and I was like,
yeah,
here you go.
Yeah,
you know, but you know, down the line, and that same thing with Got Bars and Terp. Like, we're, you know, they hit me up with this idea, and it's running, and
well, you might want to look at like, you know who the Unknown Industries guys are. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So they have like they have their pro model bars through Big Al, and they have like the each rider has like their own style of bar that's height
true.
And rise. That way we could have different sizes
now,
that we're all
now that we have hard
you know?
parts in hand. Like I said, I want to do another bar in a 4-piece. You know, so what we were just talking about the other night was seeing as I ride for Throne, I don't need a frame. And majority of the guys on the team kind of have a frame or a bike sponsor, you know. They want to make everything for a bike. So why not, when we make everything for a bike, except for a frame, give each person that's on the team a pro part?
Right.
You know, who else is doing that? You know,
nobody.
S&M makes a 29-inch fork and a 29-inch tire. Want nothing to do with this big bike shit, which is crazy because that's a huge name that people would support. Look how many people run the S&M 4-piece bars or the S&M 9-inch bars and shit, you know? So, let's do it. Let's make all those parts. Yeah, let's be that company that does the big bike shit, you know, to where
it's putting people on and like,
exactly, man. And that's the biggest thing is like with Terp, he's like, I don't know anything about bikes, so I'm taking your word. Like, you know what you're talking about with part design, and you know what you're talking about with riders. So you tell me, and let's do it. So, we got Broke Boys ski mask on the way too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're gonna be tight. It's got the Broke Boys right here on the left eye. Yeah, they're hard. They're pretty hard. Yeah. So I think I gotta. Yeah, they're gonna be sick, dude. And then the sweatsuits, those are still in the works. We had to go through, you know, we went through shit, man. If you want to get a t-shirt or a sweatshirt,
that's dope.
Broke Boy ski mask. Don't rob anybody with that on though, because I don't want that to come back.
It's a bad look. But I will say this. That makes such a big difference riding in the wintertime.
Oh, like, for sure.
Especially because I hear you always got the wind and shit.
Well, and dude, look at how many people in like New York, Philly, Jersey.
Dude,
like, they all wear masks. You know, I think Reflex makes them, you know, a lot of the guys out there are wearing those ones. Shout out Mike. I don't know how to say your last name, dog, but Hoodrich Bikelife. Oh, yeah. You know, he's got the ski mask and he has the just the
face mask, I guess.
There you go. Yeah. That dude, I don't know how many people know. That dude just started kind of doing what D-Blocks was doing and getting bikes for kids.
Oh, nice.
So he's been like posting, you know, who he's looking for a bike for, and I shot him $15 yesterday, you know, towards it. I like that. You know, I like when people do that for the kids, and he needed $160 when I sent the 15, and like 30 minutes later he was like, yo, thanks everybody, you know, just ordered the bike.
Nice.
So, you know, he got a kid on a 20-inch SE Bronco. Awesome. You're getting kids on bikes.
Hell
you know, so shout out to that guy. I actually won a set of gloves off him on a raffle, and he sent me a bunch of like his I thought they were stickers, and I was like, how the fuck do I peel these? But it's heat transfers.
Oh, shit.
So I could like put it on whatever. So
nice.
It's crazy. The more I get into this, the more I'm realizing like who's doing what, and like what companies or like what people are like really for this scene and making it grow. And then the people that are like,
oh yeah, 100%
money hungry.
Yeah, and there's always going to be both sides for sure. But now you're just being able to see the backside of things where you're actually seeing it for sure, which is it is what it is. Yeah,
because you've had hour-long conversations with LJ from Ride Out Supply on the phone, and let me tell you, after talking to him, man, there is a whole bunch of people that I was like, damn, dude, I wanted to fuck with you, but hey, what's up? Like, that's about all you're gonna get. You know?
which is good for us, you know what I mean? I mean, for you, it's with the Broke Boys and like the company and shit, because like you gotta be careful. You know what I mean?
For sure, dude. Because you know the whole team was, you know, I had this huge team in mind, and then I talked to him, and I was like, shit, dude, there goes like a quarter of that team,
right?
You know, which sucks, but at the same time, it's like
at the end of
I
the
just
day,
saved myself.
Yeah.
You know, because I know the guys that I have on the team right now. I mean, it sucks because I've never met, you know, I've had plenty of phone conversations and, talked to Big Apple Lee and O-Blocks and Sal. But I've never met him. But I know you personally. I know Rickard personally. I know Dallas.
DZ.
I know DZ. I know Drake. And I know Dalen. Outside of just Instagram. So I know the guys I got on this team are pretty solid. And I'm stoked to see what's fucking to come.
Dude, yeah. This year's gonna be dope.
Yeah, man. Seriously,
it's gonna be big.
Keep your eyes. I got
the end of the year.
I got a lot. I got a lot of work that I want to put in for this bike life shit, man. I got a lot of plans, and hopefully, with having Throne and having Ride Out Supply and Sus, even Broke Boys, like having. Oh man. Totally. Shout out Top Grade Stickers. You seen the knee drag, the ice pit grind, the 3 different sizes. You guys need stickers? Top Grade Stickers on Instagram. Hit them up. Tell them I sent you. Big shout out to them. But with everybody like that backing me, I have a lot of plans for this year, and I think I'm gonna be able to make something happen.
Big things coming.
Also got merch on the way. Keep an eye out for this. We got full color t-shirts and stickers coming out with the dagger with my name in it, and then we got beanies coming out. Shout out Kilo G, West Coast Connections, and Hella Threads.
I need to hit them up.
Yeah, for sure.
I need to do that.
I hit him up to ask him about doing beanies, and he sent me a picture of 3 different beanies he already made. I've been waiting for you to call me. I'm like, oh fuck. All right, well, let me get my shit together,
Hell yeah.
So I got the beanies, the shirts and the stickers, and then I have these black ones that my coworker made me with her Cricut. I sent her the file, and she ran, I think it was like 25 of them. She did a black dagger with the purple Santos, and then 100 of them all black. Nice. Shout out all black.
Shout out all black, bro. And Offset Jim.
Can't forget
about Jim, bro.
Yeah. The whole PRA. Prada Mac. Geechee. Bossman Tubbs. Tweez.
Yeah.
Ugly ass. Jackson Million. Rolla. Joe Wax. Man, I could go on and on. Thank you for fucking with me. But yeah, man, I feel like, like I said, with the people that are supporting me and backing me, I feel like the ideas that are fucking in here.
Oh yeah.
Man, you have no idea how many ideas that are in here. And I mean, I'm going to try to make some shit happen this year.
Hell yeah.
And I think I'll be able to. So keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes on me. If you follow me.
Support this dude, bro.
Yeah.
He's trying to help change the industry and like what we're doing. So go support this fool.
Yeah, man. If you support me, you're supporting my family. And Dallas, my adopted son.
He's in the back.
Yeah. I got to have money to buy him bike parts too.
We got to wrap it up, but
yeah.
We want to close it up with some shout outs.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you for sure. Fucking this shit's dope. Keep your eyes on the Wheelie Wednesday podcast. We're gonna be doing every once a month, doing like a contest.
So
around
once a month, yeah. It'll probably be like a couple weeks in between, like intermission.
So depending on what product that we have, Broke Boys, you could count on us. Every podcast will be a sponsor.
Dope.
I guess.
Yeah,
sure. Fucking t-shirts, stickers, hoodies, shit. If we get ski masks in time, I'll even cut off one of Dallas's fingers and send it to you.
Hell yeah, bro.
Right now. Put your hand over here. Shout out Desiree.
Of course.
my boss, the love of my life, my best friend, my kids, man, watching them try to progress, it almost pushes me to progress.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Like seeing them.
Legacy, bro.
Yeah. I mean, dude, up until like 5 years ago.
This whole garage, bro.
No. Okay, let's see. James is 10 and he was four when it happened. Okay. Thanksgiving. We're at my grandma's house. We go to the skate park. I dip into the fucking snake run. I look back. My dad's right behind me. Right. Or no, it was my dad. And then me. And I looked back and James was right behind me. And we were all on the same wall at the same time and came out.
Hell yeah.
Dude. No fucking. There's no other.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, there's no other, like, you know.
That's tight.
I mean, you seen on the San Lorenzo Goon Ride. My dad was out there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, fucking. Right here, man. We're gonna rip. Oh, shit. We got a few pictures. This right here made the Goon Ride for me. Oh, yeah. This selfie. Right, I
think
there.
I reposted that on Instagram, saying something about
having
bike life in the blood, bro. Yeah,
dude. My dad, my brother, fucking
2 wheels in the blood,
right behind me. Like, dude, that was, you know, that's what makes this bike life shit for me. Shout out my brother, at Jesse James _WCC. If you don't follow him. He's a fucking animal.
Drop the comments below if you want him on the show.
Yeah. Let's make that happen. He's a fucking animal, and he's actually got a lot of big things in the works, man. He's getting into Frenchie breeding. Oh, so yeah, you guys, if you guys are gonna be needing some dogs,
I've been watching.
We got some fucking bring Medellin out here real quick.
Yeah, dude.
Let's get her on here.
This dog, bro. Oh my god.
Shout out my parents. You know, I just built my mom a sick ass goon. Built my dad a sick ass goon. I don't care.
Yeah, shout out Rick and Tammie.
Shout out Throne, man.
Of course.
You know, if New York in March,
dude.
Yeah. Ride Out Supply. Fuck, I can't thank that guy enough. I mean, yo, this was the kit for my dad.
Oh,
this wasn't even my package. This was my dad's kit.
Hell yeah.
Yo, huge shout out to LJ. Yo, we got Jim. Oh, actually, this is even better dog to show off because this girl. Oh yeah. This girl has some puppies in here right now. So this is Gemma. She's gonna be having some puppies with Cha-Ching. So if you need a dog, man, get her my brother.
What's up?
It's an expensive lifestyle, but I mean, these things are beautiful. Yeah, look at her.
She's just like, I'm tired all the time right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
all the time right now.
Her last litter was like 6 puppies or 7 puppies. So
damn,
we don't know how many are in here, but you know. Shout out Sus Bikes, Marlo. Resend my address so I get my package.
Oh yeah, my bad for not bringing that. It was hectic.
It's all good, dude.
Trying to get back home.
Yeah, I'm sure, dude. That trip sounded like it was
nonstop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Glad I made it home alive.
So yeah, shout out Throne. Yeah, for real. It just seemed like a shit show. Like, yeah, you got your podcast filmed, you got to ride, and it was dope, but it was like.
It was.
Yeah.
But dude, an adventure nonetheless.
Oh, for sure. For life lessons, bro. Yeah. Life lessons. Top grade stickers. If you need someone to like cartoonize a sticker for you, I want to shout out Pee Wee from New York. He's been a really big supporter. Not only for myself but for my brother as well. He made a lot of the stuff for Beacon's family after nice. Beacon passed. Trombo Lombo line. We're gonna have to just drop a link.
Yeah, you have to text me that.
If you need something cartoonized, hit him up. give him any picture and he'll do it, and then hit up Top Grade Stickers and get your stickers.
Yeah, peep their links below.
Yeah. Shout out Odeezy.
Yeah, man. The youngster
kid was fucking off. I showed him that he was fucking off. He learned from it, and getting his shit together. He now knows that I don't take no shit, right? Yeah. So
with a big smile, he said, "Yeah,
yeah." Oh, he knew he fucked up. It was up to Desiree for him to get his bars. I told him, you go talk to her.
Damn.
And she could let me know. But he's turning it around.
He was out there chopping it up with us today, doing wheelies for Berner.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, big shout out to Berner. BrokeBoyzBmx Cookies. I think something came up about me jumping over Berner on stage. Ooh, yeah. Maybe. Yeah. You think you could do that on stage? Yes. Oh. Yes. Like even just a wheelie on stage. Like, yeah, man. 2020, I feel like there's some big things coming, man. For sure. Not just with the bikes, but people. Yeah, for real. Keep an eye on what I got going on. Or don't. Yeah, seriously, dude. Coronavirus fucking shut down China. Oh man, right out. Oh, just all kinds of shit fucked up, dude.
That's nothing to me. I'm used to February being shut down in China anyways from my businesses, bro. Every year China shuts down in February.
Dude. Not for this fucking long though.
A month solid.
How long?
Actually 45 days, bro. China shuts down in February for 45 days, bro. Nobody goes to work.
45 days.
Every year. I've dealt with this every year for like the past 7. That's what I'm saying.
For real.
We learned how to order accordingly to make sure that we don't have to order through February anymore. But back in the day when we first started doing it, yeah, bro, that's when I learned about this shit. Crazy.
Drink Modelo, I guess, to not get coronavirus. Maybe. I don't drink, so I don't.
Me neither.
I don't know. Shout out Electrolyte for that one package that I got and the one DM.
Oh damn!
I still fuck with y'all. Shout out Urban Misfits podcast. This shit's tight. It's going good, and the Wheelie Wednesday thing. Given I don't want to say smaller riders because these kids are all fucking killing it, but giving the kids an opportunity to get on the podcast, what got them into bikes.
Yeah,
and,
because I want to get them in tune with what we're talking about on the podcast, and like I just thought it would be best to do the Wheelie Wednesday for more geared towards the kids because it's a shorter show.
Well, and also you got to give them a shorter podcast because kids' attention spans just.
Well, that's what I mean, and not only that, when you're young, you may think you got a lot going on, but you really don't have a lot going on. You know what I mean? Not to say that not everybody does, but to get a kid to sit down and talk for an hour and a half is.
If I could give any of these kids any advice on what maybe not what to talk about, but what not to talk about. Don't bash anybody.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming most of these, I say kids, a 25-year-old to me is a kid, and that's, we're the same age. So we look back and it's like, oh, you see that kid riding, and it's like, he's only 5 years younger than us.
That's true. Yeah.
But,
like I do reference people like that too.
You guys are still young, man. Don't bash anybody and don't give anybody a reason to hate you.
Right.
I just had a really long conversation with designer Lamar. Hands down, I don't care who you are, you're not going to tell me that he isn't one of the best riders out of the Bay right now.
Oh yeah.
You're not going to tell me that. Bro. But the kid likes to talk about how he's the best rider. And I sat him down and I was like, yo, so check it out. You're one of the best riders out of the Bay. No matter the age limit.
Yeah.
Foot over the bar hand drags. Same foot.
Yeah.
I was there. Like, I witnessed it. And I'm like, yo, give me my fucking bike back, dog. Like, what the fuck? Is he outside? Tell him to come here real quick. I told him, I was like, you don't need to say it.
Yeah.
Everybody
your riding speaks for you.
And that's exactly what it was. It was, I was like, we were talking for a minute and I'm like, that you're one of the best riders out of the Bay. Lamar, come here.
Oh shit!
Step around this way real quick. What into this mic? What was my advice to you the other day?
Right here. To just ride and basically don't talk. Just
let the riding show it. You know you're one of the best riders out of the Bay, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
all right. You know you're one of the best riders out of the Bay, right?
Yeah.
Let the riding talk for it, right?
Exactly.
We had a long talk about it, right? Mm-hmm. You're killing shit, and it's only gonna go up from there. Mm-hmm. Yep. Hell yeah. That's I'm here for, man. I'm here for the kids. Because without the kids, what are we doing it for?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because we can't ride forever, bro. Like,
yo, you got me fucked up, dog. I'll be riding until I'm fucking can't, and then I'll be in a wheelchair and I'll be backflipping in a wheelchair.
Well, yeah, but
no, I know what you mean. Yeah, we can't, and we need these kids to understand, like, yo, this is yours. We're setting this up for you to take over.
Right, exactly.
Don't
we
fuck
don't have a lot
up.
I mean, we're relatively young still, but like our time is. We're looking at the count down where they're still looking at the count up. You know what I mean? Like they got
for sure
forever time in front of them as far as they're concerned.
My first
Lamar got a whole nother lifetime in front of him before he even catches close to us.
100%.
I mean,
yo, he just turned what, 15?
15?
He just turned 15. Yeah, he's in 9th grade, dude.
Yeah.
So you think back 2 years ago when he was killing it? He was 13 years old, cutting it up harder than almost everybody on the rideouts.
Yeah. That swerve though.
Yeah. So yeah, when you kids, whoever it is that gets featured on Wheelie Wednesday, I got a list of people I'd like to see that I'll send you. We'll talk about it and we'll get it figured out. But don't bash anybody, man. Try not to brag about your riding too much. Just talk about what's going on. What got you into riding? What fucking
what it does for you.
Why do you ride?
Yeah.
And if your answer is to get fucking sponsored, quit riding. All these kids that I bought a Throne so I could get sponsored. You bought a Throne for the wrong reason.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like,
yeah.
Yo, if you're good and you're getting looked at and someone approaches you like, hey, what do you think about riding for this company? Take it. But don't just ride to get sponsored. Ride to ride. And if sponsorship comes, and because before with Redline, they were doing nothing for you, but you were still on their bikes and you were fucking posting it and you were repping the fuck out of their bike and you were about it.
Yeah, because this shit was about me.
And then Throne hit you up, and now that you have a sponsor, now you have something to ride for.
Right.
I don't know. I guess being not just a rider, but with Broke Boys having people, can I get a sponsorship? Yo, I've been riding for this long. I should get a sponsorship. No, you shouldn't.
That's not the way to do it. Yeah.
No. Don't bug and, let, like I told Lamar, let your riding talk.
Dude. Yeah, that, or so the more professional and like appropriate way to go about things is to if you're trying to get seen, bro, don't just tag the company on Instagram a bunch, because that's going to make it really awkward for them to even want to talk to you eventually.
Yes.
If they haven't made contact. So my thing is do it like old school, bro. Send an email.
Yep.
Put in your history, put a clip.
Ask Ricky.
You know what I'm saying?
Ask Ricky, because Ricky, he's like, you saw his part that he dropped when he announced that he was on Throne.
Oh, yeah.
That was a fucking production.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah, for sure.
For him, he's like, all these kids that DM and say, hey, how do I get sponsored, with Merit or whatever? Like, here's the email. Here's the time limit for the video. Just like skateboarding back in the day, just like BMX back in the day when we all fucking first started and we all had the high 8 cameras out there filming on tape. Film your shit. Don't just post 3 clips on Instagram. Film something and present them with something that's going to make them want to sponsor you. Don't fucking... Yeah, it's...
Sell yourself, bro. I mean,
exactly.
Really, if that's
what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're going to end up doing is, it's beautiful because I help a lot of... Yo, we're filming a fucking podcast right now and you're going to call me?
Bro.
Dude.
I call you in the middle of the night, you don't answer, I'm going to call you the next day.
Dude, big dickard. Fucking shout out Matt Rickard. Here's his phone number, everybody. All right, cool. Yeah, call him for a good time or a bike ride. I'll hit you up in a minute. We're almost done. All right. But man, big shout out to Matt Rickard. When it's crazy, man. When I get together with you and Rickard, it's almost like not a contest, but it's like a big dick fucking contest.
Pretty much. Yeah,
it really is. Like, and it's fucking so much fun.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's why I was like, man, I flipped my other goon around to fixed gear, and I'm like, yeah, I can start doing this. I'm like, well, wait a minute, bro. This is gonna make me slow down on me catching up to Jacob.
Well, okay, but here's a big piece of advice for all you guys out there that are curious about fixed gear or whatever. If you watch me ride, you see very little of this on my brake.
Yeah.
I learned how to wheelie a fixed gear, and that's all fucking this brake right here. That's all your legs. If you could figure out that balance on a fixed gear, hop on your fucking freewheel and watch how little that you need to do this. For combos and shit, don't hop on your bike and think, oh, I got leg control, and fucking don't hit your brake for a combo. But for just a straight wheelie down the block, after you ride fixed gear for a while and you get that balance and you get that, you know, the drop, this... In Vegas, someone was like, yo, you're not even using your brake. Took the brake line out, held it with this hand, and fucking, I was tapping the brake lever, just nothing. And they were like, yo, are you kidding me?
That's all funny.
Yeah, shout out Rickard. It's always a good time when we get together. Just everybody that rides, you know, even if you're a dick, you know, you're still riding. Don't be a fucking dick though.
Yeah, just don't be a dick.
You know? So unshout out to all the dicks.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, did I shout out Dallas?
Yeah,
I did, and his grades that are improving.
Nice. Keep it up, bud.
Don't
yeah,
fuck up.
Yeah,
don't fuck up, especially if you're hanging out with me, because you'll feel that.
Yeah,
you'll feel that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Man, just thank you guys for listening. Everybody took that hit me up to ride very serious. I got fucking like a group of 30 kids that showed up at my house the other day.
Damn.
Yeah, half of them were on goons too. And it was, big shout out to all the kids that show up in my house to ride. But ask me to ride. Like, no bullshit. They were doing this at the garage. Just, it was awkward. It was cool seeing that many kids here on bikes, but it was fucking like, yo, you guys can talk. Like,
yeah, say something.
Yo, come on, let's, and it's fun. Hey, can I get a sticker? Hey, can I see some work? Oh, I don't really know how to wheelie. Well, you better show me something.
Yeah.
Like, you better get the wheel. I don't care how much it is. Like, you want stickers? Fucking, you see, Ride Out fucking hooks me up. You guys want some bands? You want stickers? Fucking, yeah.
Jesus, pull up.
Hit me the fuck up.
I know you do got to clean those up now. Big shout out to Ride Out Supply. You guys can't see the mess on the floor that I just made, but
I'm taking that one.
Yeah, here, actually, you're gonna take this one. Yeah, if you guys want to, if anybody ever wants to ride or wants, like I said, if you guys want free shit from me, it ain't free. I need to see something.
Come pull up, dude.
Bunny hop up the curb. Fuck, I don't give a fuck what it is. Fall. I'll give you double if you fall.
Dude, I get real good reactions from falls.
Yeah, fucking man. How'd your back react to that?
It was, felt like a car accident. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me back on.
Yeah,
I'm stoked for this contest that we have coming up.
Yeah, shit's gonna be dope.
I didn't see. Is there a hashtag for this one?
Not yet. So we're
yet?
actually going to release the date for the contest probably over the next couple days.
So keep your eyes on the Urban Misfits podcast page. Keep your eyes on my page, Tucker's page,
Big
Matt
Rickard.
Rickard, and Montana Ricky's page, Broke Boys page as well.
Yeah.
Because once we get these out, it was kind of slow with the first one, but
this one will be better just because we got it stacked up. Bullseye's in for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, with
Broke Boys.
The first one getting a chain. Oh goodness, and a t-shirt, like that's a cool first place prize. And the other thing too was, just so everybody knows, first, second, and third place got a prize. Like Ryan got the Broke Boys battery pack. Ashton got a shirt, and Ryan, 510 Reindeer, man, shout out to that kid because he's been fucking,
putting in work.
Well, now I'm making him try to jump shit.
Hell yeah.
So now he's like bump jumping fucking curbs, and like we went over to a little 3-star. I was like, all right, let's go, and he was like, okay,
Hell yeah.
So now that we have hard parts, like actual prizes, it's gonna be sick, man.
We'll just wait.
I don't know what the whole
got
prize
you,
pack is for first place, but just know this is part of that prize pack. I'll throw, we're gonna make it sick for you guys. So,
bro, it's gonna be dope. Bullseye hit me up and told me they sent shirts. I think they sent stickers, maybe hats, and some hard parts. He said,
yeah.
So,
and
shout
dude,
out to
Bullseye makes some tight stuff. I wish I
Yeah.
could get my package, but it is what it is. I
don't know.
When I get it, it'll be tight, I guess.
Yeah.
They make dope shit, and they have since the 80s.
American made. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
tried and true. I actually read an article saying in the 80s, 33% of the whole entire industry rode on Bullseye hubs.
So my dad has a 26-inch
That's
Boss
a lot.
loop
That's
tail.
1/3 of the entire BMX community.
That's
in
the
the
one
80s.
part that he's waiting on to find is a set of first-gen Bullseye hubs.
Damn.
He's not doing anything else to the bike. Like, it's a frame, the fork's up here, the bars are, everything's scattered out. And he's like, I'm not going to do anything until I get those
Damn.
hubs and get the wheels built. So Bullseye
might
does
take
some
some
dope
time.
shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like I said, for us to be putting so much into it, let's see some back, guys. Like, jump your bike, do a wheelie, fucking hit the dirt, bunny hop up a car hood. Make it
Maybe
up
not
there
do that.
though, fucking make it up the hood, not like Damon.
Oh shit.
Damon sent me a picture, he's all, yo, or no, he FaceTime, he's all, yo. I tried to bunny hop up the hood of like a Trans Am or something, and I clipped, and his face was all bloody, and I was like, fuck, this is totally my fault. Like, this is my bad, dude.
Oops.
But yeah, man, let's see what you guys got.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
stoked to see it. Keep your eyes on all of our pages. We'll get it going, and like I said, first place, this is what you're working for.
Hell yeah.
Let's get it,
Dude, yeah. And we're gonna give him enough time, details and the dates will be dropped soon.
Fuck
you guys
that.
just stay
Videos
tuned.
due tomorrow. Let's
He said
fucking
due
see
tomorrow.
what you got.
But yeah, stay tuned for sure.
No, for reals. It's gonna be good, man. And having a longer time limit.
Because I think it's gonna be like 3, maybe 4 weeks, like the whole month.
Yeah.
Because I
keep
want to
your-
have time to kind of stack up other shit too.
Keep your eyes open too, because Broke Boys is going to be doing a contest for the public soon. So
Ooh, snap.
I'm sure, we got the shirts, hoodies, and handlebars for right now. So by the time we announce that, who knows if we'll have other hard parts
Right.
or ski masks, socks, dick print sweats.
Yeah, public contest, bro. for
Yeah,
Broke Boys.
public contest. So it's crazy too, because who was it? One Way Corey messaged you for the Broke Boys contest and was like, where do I get my video in? And I was like, oh fuck. Fuck, dog. This one's just for the team. Yeah, keep your eyes open, man. Broke Boys BMX has some big shit on the way. Thronecycles has some big shit on the way. Ride your fucking bike.
Stay tuned.
Don't be a
Stay on your
wiener.
damn bikes.
Yep.
Well, the weather's getting better, so I know you guys will do that.
Shout out D-Blocks.
There you go.
Darnell Myers. Didn't know that was his name.
Me neither.
I didn't. Yeah, check it out. There's a whole bio on him.
Have to look at that. Well, cool, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah, thank you.
Appreciate you doing the
yep,
part
thanks
2
for
again. I know a
coming
lot of
out.
people were interested in doing it, so
Yeah. Shout out everyone that's been on the podcast, man.
hell yeah.
Fucking shout out to fucking 80s BMX Craig for making a quarter of his podcast about me.
Oh
I
my
fucked
gosh.
with that, dude. Oh, that was the first person to buy bars from me. He was the first person to send a payment and everything. Fucking
Craig.
yeah, I fuck with you, Craig. See all this? You need to come and fucking
Yeah, you gotta check
you
this
gotta
out
come
one time.
check
Craig.
it out, dude.
For sure.
Not everybody that's been on the podcast, man. You know, everybody's had some good shit to say. Marlo's podcast, holy fuck, man. I've halfway through it, I called him and I'm like, I talked to him for like an hour or so, and then I fucking went back to the podcast. You know, everybody that's supported this and been a part of it and helped it to get to where it is, I fuck with that. So let's just keep doing it and fucking making it bigger and better. That's what these contests are going to do.
Hell yeah.
So fuck yeah. Well,
cool, bro.
I'm Jakob Santos.
Yep.
And this was Urban Misfits podcast,
Dude.
part 2.
So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys like the video.
Yes.
Subscribe to the channel. I didn't just watch. I have a clip actually. But subscribe to the channel. I look at my metrics, y'all. 40% of y'all that watch these fucking videos don't subscribe. So go do me a favor and go subscribe.
I think I might have been like one of the first people to subscribe.
Probably.
As soon as you posted it. If you can, post my YouTube link in here. It's in my bio.
Yeah.
It's a strictly 26-inch BMX street edit. I've been kind of working on something like that with my goon. So I have another one on the way. But if you haven't checked it out, it's in my bio on my Instagram. Check that out. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yes,
I need to start posting more, but if y'all fuck with me, I'll fuck with you.
Bam.
Even if you don't like me, I still fuck with you. But fuck you.
Hell yeah.
All right then, dog.
Till next week.
Yep.